All right, so I'm gonna show you how I make my breakfast every morning, and this is just to give you an example of how simple and easy it is for me to go ahead and track my food. So once I go and get my groceries, and if I ever get a new item, all I really need to do is pull up my MyFitnessPal app. I go ahead and I scan the barcode of the package. So in this case, it's gonna be this Quaker Oats package. I'm just gonna scan the barcode down here. I'm gonna literally go ahead and change the serving sizes to 2 packets instead of just 1. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my oats, open them up, put them in the bowl, all right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the packet. It already comes with a filling, a way to fill it and know how much water you need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead, put 2 in here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. Okay, now the other items that I'm gonna be having inside of my breakfast are going to be the sugar-free maple syrup, and it's also going to be 1 serving of peanut butter, all right? In your MyFitnessPal app, you're gonna be able to alter the number of servings that you want and just make sure it's correct and make sure that's what you're actually putting on your plate so that you have it accurately there, all right? Now, another thing that I will have for breakfast as well is a protein source. So what I will go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and have a plate. I have my protein already prepped, okay? So if I go in my fridge here, I have my prepped protein already here. It's cooked, it's ready to go. All I did was go ahead and put it in my air fryer. I cooked it, and then what I'm gonna do is on a separate plate, I'm gonna go ahead and take that plate out, put my chicken on there. I'm gonna make sure I zero out the scale first. I'm gonna go ahead and zero it out, and then from there, I'm gonna be able to put on what protein I want. And then on MyFitnessPal, all I'm gonna do is enter the amount of ounces that I had for my chicken, or grams if that's what you're tracking in, and then I will be good to go. Another thing that I like to have with my chicken in the morning, and yes, I know this is a little bit of a weird breakfast, but I prefer to have it this way just because that's me. I will have this sugar-free Thai chili from G Hughes. I'm gonna go ahead and scan this barcode in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until my chicken's done. I'm gonna go ahead, drizzle it on there, weigh it out, make sure that I do that, and that's how I'll make sure that it's very, it's all accounted for, okay? Now, the other thing to consider is that in MyFitnessPal, you can actually create meals. So if I have this same breakfast every morning, which you're most likely probably gonna have the same thing every day, unless you wanna willingly make your life more complicated, it's very easy for you to go ahead and have the same breakfast every morning. Find something that works for you, find something that keeps you energized, that keeps you good to go, and it's something that you can have repeatedly over a period of time without getting bored of it. Now, the really good thing about that is to understand that basically you can have meals in MyFitnessPal and you can add everything that you have. So for example, for this meal, I'm gonna have 6 ounces of chicken. I'm gonna have 2 servings of the sugar-free Thai chili, 1 serving of peanut butter, 2 servings of the sugar-free maple syrup, and then 2 packets of oatmeal. If I'm gonna have that same breakfast every day, I'm gonna go ahead and just add all those to morning breakfast, okay? I'm gonna make my own meal. I'm gonna go ahead and add all these items in there. So instead of having to scan the barcode every morning, input everything in directly, I can just go ahead and make my breakfast. I know what I need to hit on the scale for everything, and all I need to do is just click one button instead of making like 7 different inputs, and I can just go ahead and create a meal and make it my morning breakfast, and that's it. It'll just track it, it'll have the macros already pre-recorded in there, and it makes it ridiculously easy, all right? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put this on my scale. I'm gonna zero out the scale. This is measured in 30 milliliters in milliliters, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my scale to milliliters, okay? So here we go. It's in milliliters, and I'm just going to pour on the scale until it gets to 30, okay? So right there, 30, 35 milliliters, it's pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the scale, okay? Next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my peanut butter, because I like peanut butter with my oatmeal, so I'm going to put The peanut butter on the scale, it's going to be in the 0. I'm going to change it to grams because it's grams on the nutrition label. And then I'm going to go ahead and take 1 serving of peanut butter out, okay? So as you can see there on my first try, I went ahead and really overdid it there. This is why tracking macros is important, okay? Now it's 33 grams. 33 grams is 1 serving. I'm going to go ahead and just place this on my meal here. Cover this up, and I'm good to go. I have my bowl of oatmeal right here. I can mix it up if I want to, and that's pretty much it. So it's very easy for you to go ahead and have your breakfast and stuff. I like a lot of microwavable options because it's convenient, but it's an example of what I have for my first meal of the day pretty much every single day.